Today's interview is with Aaron Watson, the host and producer of the podcast Going Deep with Aaron. He's an entrepreneur, CEO, and co-founder of a company called PiperCreative, where he helps businesses build their brand through podcast and visual media production. We asked Aaron about his favorite books for both business and non-business, and he told us, Anti-Fragile by Nassim Taleb. There are so many foundational ideas and mental models in that book. I've never come across someone who read the whole book and argues that he's not right about a lot of things. The triad, which is fragile, robust, and anti-fragile, naive intervention and laterogenics, the barbell strategy, optionality, and the Lindy effect. I could go on, but you get the idea. We asked Aaron, was there a moment specifically when something you read in a book helped you? Can you tell us about it? He responded, I was not particularly conformist as a teenager and beyond. The Gospel According to Larry by Janet Tejan played a large role in helping me understand how to get comfortable being different. We also asked Aaron about the books that had the biggest impact on him, and he responded, Anti-Fragile. Are questions number 1 and number 3 usually different? We also asked Aaron about the books he would recommend to youngsters interested in his professional path. He gave us the following titles. Purple Cow by Seth Godin, End of Jobs by Taylor Pearson, Rework by Jason Fried and David Hansen, Trust Me I'm Lying by Ryan Holiday, The Complacent Class by Tyler Cowen, The 22 Immutable Laws of Marketing by Al Rice and Jack Trout, Losing My Virginity by Richard Branson. We asked Aaron about his reading habits. How often does he read and in what format? He told us, I hate ebooks. I love the physical book in my hands. It's just better. When I'm reading on a screen, it's too easy to get distracted. We asked Aaron how he makes time for reading, and he told us, show up early to every meeting, read books instead of Twitter, try to read before bed. We also asked Aaron how he takes notes or if he has any other technique for conquering the torrent of information, and he told us, I make a new book recommendation every month and collect everything I've read for an end-of-the-year summary. We also asked Aaron, how do you choose what books to read next? And he told us, look at my pile of books and pick the one or the ones that call to me. You have to be excited to read the content. Without a why, I've got no shot of really focusing. We asked Aaron, do you prioritize the books recommended by certain people? Is there anyone that you consider a book recommendations guru? He responded, Zach Slayback reads good stuff. So does Mike Dariano. However, the real answer is usually pattern recognition. I follow so many people who read and mention books they like that it's hard to process all the recommendations. When 3 or 4 people all mention the same book, that's usually a good clue to add it to my list of things to read. That list has more than 200 titles and it's still growing. We asked Aaron, what book are you currently reading and what are you expecting to gain from it? He told us, The Everything Store by Brad Stone. Amazon is going to rule the world unless governments decide to break them up. It just makes sense to understand the most powerful company on the planet. Also, there is a small chance that Amazon sets up HQ2 in my hometown, Pittsburgh. This was our interview with Aaron Watson. If you want to find out more about him and his projects, visit his websites, PiperCreative.co and GoingDeepWithAaron.com. You can also find all the books and links mentioned in this interview in the video description. Thank you!